Hey there, it's me, the dude. Welcome to the channel. We're tackling a new subject this time, AFK Arena. Which is the best faction of them all? Well, four of them. We're not tackling Hypogeans and Celestials for obvious reasons. They only have one hero each. Why would we tackle that? But hey, I think I'll have an AFK Arena video every 2 or 3 days, I'm not sure. Yeah, I believe it's going to be 2 or 3 days. Because these things tend to be very popular, and I'm definitely enjoying that. This time we're taking on this topic. And I think a rule would be that only teams with 5 heroes of each faction will be entered. No mix and matching. That would be pretty stupid. So hey, I'll take a faction at a time and deconstruct it. Without any further ado, not including the 2 prior minutes of rambling, or 1 minute of rambling, hell, I don't have a timer near me, although I should have. Let's get straight into it. The Light Bearers. I really want to say that these are in no particular order, and that these are not first, because I think that the Light Bearers are the weakest faction by far, and that they suck. Although they are the weakest faction by far, and they suck. Like, seriously, these guys suck ass. FG3000, don't at me. I hate this faction. They have not been given any love since Fox. And don't think about Hendrik. Hendrik sucks. Hendrik is not good. I tried my best to design a team about these guys, but there's really nothing that I can work with. What's the best team of only Light Bearers? Well, I think standing proudly in the front line will have Hendrik and Lucius. Why Hendrik? I mean, I just said he's bad, right? Well, the second best option would be Estroda, and I think you could really only use her as an off-tank in a Shamira team to boost the DPS. I don't think there's any other real use for her, unlike she's an off-tank. She's not a tank. And other than that, we're forced to use Hendrik. At least Lucius has that shield ability, but what does Hendrik have? Hendrik doesn't have anything going for him, okay? Haven't really playtested him a lot, but he doesn't really look that good. He doesn't have much. Then there's, in the backline, I would say Belinda for DPS, Fox with that very insignificant amount of CC, and Rain with the debuff, or buff, or whatever she uses, she improves her damage. The real Light Bearer problem is they try to do everything and end up doing nothing. Really, that's the entire thing. Moving on, they suck. They're the weakest faction by far, and they really need something good added to them. Wilders. Now, these guys and gals I'm okay with. Frontline would be Omos, and the new guy, Iron. Yeah, it's Iron, not Aaron. It's Iron. Omos has an AoE heal, and Iron is really keeping it lit with the DPS. Like, seriously, the Wilders needed quite a good DPS unit, and while he's an off-tank, I still think he deserves to be a tank. Oh my god, that was a huge voice crack. Yeah, I still think he deserves to be a good tank. Because he has such a big DPS that Wilders are lacking. Wilders would be weaker than Light Bearers, but no, Iron really brought it home. Backline, I don't even know. Backline for Wilders have just everything. Like, haste? Yes. CC? Yes. Healing? Yes. Hotel? Travago. What else could you need? Like, seriously. You have Lyco, which gives so much haste to the team and offers decent DPS. You have Tassie, which just doesn't give a shit and never takes damage. Not only that, but her CC is real with her ultimate, just giving you a few extra seconds of damage without anyone hitting you. And not even gonna talk about how Namora gives gigantic heals. Their front line may be a little bit lacking, like you're forced to use Almost, which is one of the worst heroes in the game. AKA he's almost useless. Yeah, I know, that pun hurt to say as well. But hey, Wilders have a gigantically good backline, and I feel like the second they get a good actual tank that isn't Iron, they're going to get higher on the list. Absolutely. Next one, I think you guys know what I'm picking. It's Maulers. Maulers, oh Maulers. I even made a video about their lore. Yeah, check it out. It's right here in the corner card. I mean, it should be right at this second or something, or around at this time. It might even be gone by now. You're so lazy. But don't be afraid. If you're a lazy cunt, I have an end card about it as well. You'll be able to click it, and it has Mauler lore, Feast of the Beast lore, and a pretty emotional ending and shit. But hey, perfect Mauler team right here. Pretty basic, pretty good. Brutus and Warwick. Enough said, they don't really need that much of an introduction. Warwick gets better as time goes, and Brutus is just, he doesn't die. He's so powerful. He can leech back his life once he reaches a low amount of health, and he's just amazing. Backline, Verk can attack all enemies at once with his super cool ultimate. I definitely think he's one of the more smartly designed units in the game. Then Kazos is pseudo frontline. This is one of the first perfect one faction teams in which I decided to use an off tank in the backline. And Sophia can protect the backline pretty well with her shield. She's got other abilities, but I feel like that's her most important role. And finally, the most important moment you've all been waiting for. Graveborn. Here's the incredible Graveborn team. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video. I can't. But yeah, that's pretty much the perfect team. Don't be afraid, it's just a joke. This is kind of a part 1, and I need an entire video, like 8 good minutes, to explain why Graveborn is the best faction of all, why they're not lacking anything, and why they should probably not receive any new heroes for an year, because they just have anything they need. But until then, until that video comes, I hope you enjoyed this opinion video, and I am far too hyped for what I just said because this was boring as fuck. Click on one of these end cards, and click here so you'll subscribe, and you'll be my dude. See you in the next video, which could be tomorrow if you're waiting, or it could be right now. Click on the end cards, goddammit, and subscribe.